Generic greetings and welcome to Construction plus Prison-Arcitect plus Alpha 11 episode 13. In the previous episode we got a fair amount constructed and completed. We have this secondary section of the secondary cell block all completed and done, which has brought our total capacity up to 60. Actually, that capacity is a little bit higher because we do have a holding cell, but the comfortable amount is 60. Obviously, once we've put this section in and this section in, the comfortable amount will be 80. We also started, and indeed completely finished, this entire workshop section here, which has brought our license plate numbers, up slightly. That's been increased. I mean, look, 19, oh no, let me pause it for a second. 49, 41, 39, 44, 36, 39. You get the idea. Hopefully we will get at least 15,000 generic credits from this. I would hope anyway. We also need to increase our prisoner capacity because it's only 45. One thing as well, there is the culprit. Electrical cable just stuck there. If I go to utilities, you can see we have one electrical cable stuck. Or, no, it says that we have somewhere, it's just been dumped there, they can't pick it up. I'm going to dump it, and that should resolve our issue. Thank you for actually posting in the comments for that. See, this is what I like, you see. That's people being attentive. I didn't spot that, and if it wasn't for you posting in the comments, I wouldn't have had a clue where that was. Anyway. So, we have a fair amount of construction to do, and we really need to speed this up because we have a vast, yawning deadline hanging over us at the moment, and that's the impending release of the next alpha, assuming you're watching this time recording, because, if you're watching this a week ahead, then it's probably already out. But what I mean is that the next alpha, Alpha 12, will be probably out shortly, in maybe a week, so I need to get this thing done. Remember, this is a 1 month rolling series where we will roll over to the next alpha, release the prison, and then move on to the next one. It doesn't mean abandon. We will not be abandoning. I can't even say that word. Abandoning this prison. We will be finishing it, and I will release it to you for you to play about with. So we need to get this thing constructed and fast. We will go to reports and reports and prisoners and I was about to say, open up our normal risk intake, but it's already open, so that's fantastic. We have a fair amount of construction to do. Let's just quickly run down it. There on eat time, I'm just going to speed it up for us to get some money. And there's that workman that's already dumped the power cable. Has he actually dumped it? Yes, there we go. It's now fixed. Excellent. See, all it was is a pathfinding issue, really. I said last episode, there's some bugs I can tolerate, and one of them was, one of the bugs that I was unhappy with was that one, that spare power cable thing. But it wasn't even that really. It was just, just a pathfinding issue because he couldn't go all the way around to collect that. Anyway, there's a bit of a bug I can see already, and that's with this camera. Let me just take that guy off it for a moment. I need to go deployment and guard and unassign someone and then reassign someone. Because we get that bug where even though the cameras work, we need to reassign someone for it to actually show the prisoners. Because look, it doesn't even show the prisoners, even though we know for a fact that they're there. That's because it's when you load the save game and such. Anyway, we're going to get another guard going over there, and we'll sort that out. There's a couple of things that I need to address, comments and such. Why people? There's been several comments saying, why do I have shower time? It's inefficient. You don't need it. Well, historically in the previous alphas, you needed to have at least 1 hour of shower time for them to change their uniform. I believe that's now changed. But as I don't know if that's going to change back or not, I'm going to keep it as is. So I'm going to have at least 1 hour of shower time because I think it does work. It does seem to work. The sleep time as well. Again, a lot of people say, why don't you change that back to free time? Well, I normally did. If you look at the very early videos that I've done, they were all free time. We didn't really have any sleep time at all. But it did mess up the regime somewhat in later alphas, I believe, from like Alpha 8 onwards, because you needed to put sleep time in, otherwise they would generally sleep in the day and then not sleep at night. Although, again, I believe that might have changed, but just for sake of, it's working now. The regime works now, okay? I'll keep the regime as is until I need to change it, or until, I get these prisoners in and then we've got a bit of time and then I can make it a bit more efficient. I'm just trying to make it, work at the moment. Anyway, here's the money coming in. We've got 13,000... 14,000, this is just off license plates, $14,260, or generic credits. All done. That's pretty good, right? That is pretty good. Right, what I need to do is go to... Well, I'll just pause it for a second. Go to our deployment and go to guards, no, patrols, and put one bit of patrolling there, and put another, so assign another guard to there, so we can start manning the CCTV monitors. We also need to go to objects and CCTV and put in the CCTV for this area around here, which I can't actually do. Why can't I do? So let's start it. Maybe it's because it was paused. CCTV. Ah, we can't place them there. Oh, that's right. It's because we got them there. That's why. There and there. Yeah, and then spin it round there and there. And then spin it up so it's pointing upwards, there and there. And then finally spin it downwards so pointing there and there. And that is our CCTV in this area here. Someone's posted that it could be more efficient, but they didn't say how it could be more efficient, so I'm leaving it as is. It works. I'm sure there's a lot of things that could be more efficient. Probably the entire design, but, you know, this seems to work, so we're going to keep it as is. Right, so we have 16,083 credits. We need to get some more prisoners in, because we have, you know, we're 45 of 60, and that'll, you know, mean we can produce more stuff. We should also get this other workshop up. There's something else that I want to do as well, and that's dismantle that medical bed. In fact, it's dismantle all of the medical beds, because what we're going to do is move them along a bit and then put in another cleaning cupboard here. This is something that someone suggested, and I was very hesitant to do that, thinking, well, I don't really want them going in the infirmary, all that sort of thing. But then I thought, you know what? If I put a cleaning cupboard there, it would make sense being right next to an infirmary, because you want the infirmary clean. But also, it's a bit of a wasted space here, and if there's any problem, I just unassign them. It's not as if it's my primary and only cleaning cupboard. I've got one up here. That's the primary one. That's the one that they will, you know, that pretty much does the entire prison. But I might as well put it there as well, just, you know, to keep things clean. Anyway, while I've been talking, they've already sorted that out. So I need to just move the medical beds. Oh, let me spin it round. Move the medical beds along like so. There we go. Put them in and then go to materials and then brick walls and then put a brick wall in. Now, where have I put this brick wall? It's there, isn't it? Is it there? I believe it's... Oh, no, it's there. Is that right? Yep, that's where they've got the brick wall on the other side. And then we'll put the entrance up there, I think. Do we put it there? I'll put it there. Put it there. There we go. And that's the brick wall in, and we'll unpause that, and then we can put the cleaning cupboard in there. I don't even know if 2 cleaning cupboards work, okay? So this is just a test. This is just a test, because I have no idea if it's going to work. Historically, having 2 things is just a big pain. They just very often don't even bother doing anything. One thing I need to do, I believe, is put in another cooker. In fact, I'm going to put one in there, and one in there. Put a couple of cookers in, and hire another cook. Bring our total capacity up to 6. I was going to staff this with prisoners, but I've decided against it. I could do, and I think the next one I do, the next prison I do, I might make it so that there's only 1 meal time, because there's 2 meal times in this prison. Have it only 1 meal time, and have that at the end of work, so we don't have to hire, well, pretty much almost any cooks. We can have it pretty much completely staffed by prisoners, although I don't know what sort of risk we're doing there. That's something that I will ask near the end of this sort of series. So we need to get in... How are the CCTV... Oh, the CCTV monitors are plugged in. We have a total of 16 CCTV monitors and 21 that we can actually use. When I put that other bit in there, we can then use another one. I can then put another block in here for CCTV monitors as well, which is what we'll do. And in the bottom we'll put things like, I don't know, just random things. We could even have another set of 3 in there as well if we need to, but we'll leave that open for now. Oh yeah, 1 second, let me just go to utilities and plumb this in, like so. There we go. Yeah, I've had several comments saying, why haven't I designated that as security? Do you know the main reason? You don't need to. If I designate that as security, it immediately shouts for a an office table, a filing cabinet, and a chair. Whereas if I don't assign it, it just works anyway. So I might as well not assign it. I will assign it eventually. I'm going to assign that as security, but only once I've got other things. I haven't got other things to do. Right. So this looks like the infirmary's done here. So we can go to our rooms and cleaning cupboards. If I can actually find it, cleaning cupboard, and then cancel that off, and then assign that as cleaning cupboard, and then we'll put a door on, just a normal door, I believe it is. Yes, it's just a normal door, and then we can go to deployment and jobs, and it isn't actually assigned because we haven't got the door on there. We might even need to make that little bit of door a cleaning cupboard section like designated as well. The laundry seems to be working fine. As I said, there's something I need to really keep an eye on that now. As we're getting towards maximum capacity now, which means the prison starts to swell, and we really need to pause it and actually put that bit of pipe in there. Yes, it starts to swell, and we really start seeing the problems with the prison, if there are any, which I'm sure there will be. So we need to, you know, refine things and make sure everything's okay. Obviously, things like the regime need to be altered. The laundry may need to be extended. We may need to add more chefs, which I've done, and things like that. So you know, it's just all a balancing act. This is what we're into the beta testing phase now. Like I said, there's the phase where I just build what I want. Then there's the alpha testing stage where we get a couple more prisoners, make sure everything works okay, get rid of the major bugs early on. Now we're in a beta stage where we are pretty much just on a running schedule where everything's working fine for the most part, and we need to just, you know, tweak, and then finally we will release it. I know that's, you know, it sounds a bit pretentious, but that's how we're looking at it. Anyway, that cleaning cupboard's all put in. We should be able to go to deployment and jobs and assign 4 people to that job there, to the cleaning cupboard. Perfect, excellent, beautiful, fantastic, and words. So, we have got 13,643. We're going to get another 8 prisoners in about 2 minutes. Are they released? Them prisoners have been released. Ed Edwards and James Robinson, so we're going to go down in capacity. We should start really thinking about, well, what should we start doing? Let's do this other bit of the cell block. We might as well. We've got a fair amount of money. Or do I want to make another bit of the workshop? I really want to do the workshop. I want to finish the workshop. Let's do that. So let's go to Object and Workshop Saw. Oh, no. Let's go to Utilities and Power Switch. And put in the power switch first. And then we'll run the electrical cables up like so. And we will start putting in all of the saws and presses. So, we have saws here. So we go, is it saw there? How have we done this? Saw there, and then saw, and then press there. Is that how it's been done? Not really. It doesn't really matter. Saw, 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 and saw. And then presses, press, 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 and press. And we have 5,500. Do we put the other 4 in? No, we don't, because that will be a bit too inefficient. We also need to put some doors on this thing. That would help, wouldn't it? Door there and door there. And then we can put a normal door there and there. Actually, ideally, these doors here, should actually be jail doors to stop rioting, because, you know, I've put a big jail door there, but them doors there, they should be jail doors, because if there's any problem we can lock the entire place down. In fact, I've decided to rectify that, because it's sort of pointless as it is. Someone made a valid point actually, and that's hang on, let me just see if I can dismantle which door I've actually clicked on here. Put it to normal and hopefully it'll shut the right one. We'll know which one I've clicked on when it does it. Yeah, there we go. Dismantle. Yes, this here. See this here? This workshop saw? Valid point. Because it's a bit glitched out and it's actually further lower than it should be, the prisoner actually stands there. If they just decide to go down, they're just going to run out. It's a valid point. So far that hasn't happened. In fact, I'm going to dismantle it. And just to see what happens, I'm going to dismantle it and see if we can replace it. Just see if everything's okay. One moment, let me pause it for a second and go to deployment and guards and unassign loads of guards from places, because we need to get our prisoners from the loading area, because we've just got some more. We are now on 43 prisoners of 60, and with the 8 coming, that should take us up to 51, which means we can still take another 8, because almost certainly someone's going to leave during the day that it's going to take for them to turn up. There, look, that's doing it as well. That workshop press is doing it as well. I think it's just because of where it's placed. It's a bit weird, that. That is very weird. Either way, I cannot do anything about it. Oh, there's another guy being released. It's already happened. Oh, well. Anyway, so it is eat time. The prisoners are going to the cafeteria, and looks like their danger level is 20 plus prisoners. Nearly 30 prisoners are saying that they are well treated, which is fine. Like I say, saying they're well treated is not the normal. The normal is just nothing in the factors. Well treated is actually a bonus. As we can see, the needs, they are going right down. We've got a bit of a clothing need, but that should be resolved in but a moment when they go and change their uniform, because there's loads of uniforms on the bed. There's another person being released. Good grief, man! We're losing almost all of the prisoners we're getting today. This is not... I'm not happy about that. I hope they reduce that a little bit. Just knock it down a little bit. Anyway, this is getting dismantled, this workshop saw, and I've just realised that that's a bad plan, because... Will that be assigned to a prisoner to then be taken to the holding bit? I think it might be, you know. I'm gonna stop him doing it. There was a bug in the previous alpha where when you dismantle a workshop assault, it becomes the property of a prisoner, which then they would try and take it to the storage, which means the only real way to fix it is to make the storage room prisoner accessible, which is something I do not want to do. Anyway, looks like these doors have been all done, so I can go to object and jail door and put in the proper jail doors up and around here. Like so. This will make it a little bit more secure. It means that if we do have a riot, we can lock this section off. So we've got a bit of free time now, which is good. That's fantastic. We need to make sure that the prisoners' needs are okay. So far, 36, 37 prisoners. That's going up. Say they are well treated, which is fantastic. We need to probably put in, we need to go to object and phone booth and just put in 3 phone booths there. And then, cancel them off. 3 phone booths there, and then we can go to rooms, and then common room, and then designate these as common rooms, and then we've got all our phone booths put in. Thankfully, the issue with the common room down here and the prisoners not using it was resolved, which I'm very happy to say that that is the case. We've resolved that fantastically, which means that they now are not going to kick the crap out of each other because they don't know how to use the TV. All it was is that this bit of the common room here was designated staff only, which for whatever reason meant that they weren't going to use it anywhere else. I don't know why. Alpha game is alpha, glitch, and all that. Right, so again, free time. 39 prisoners say they're well treated, which is absolutely great. Clothing needs are not getting taken care of, actually. You can see there's a couple of high ones in there. Maybe once the laundry is finished, well, we haven't had a laundry time. Maybe there's a couple of prisoners that need a clean shirt that just haven't actually got it yet. Maybe we'll have to see. Maybe the laundry is straining. Like I said, something where I needed to keep an eye on the laundry. So maybe the laundry is straining for what we actually need to fulfill. Anyway, I'm going to force open all these doors when it actually does it. Why doesn't it do that? That is, I don't know whether that is a bug, and for some reason it just, sometimes it will just not, hang on, they're locked open already. And that door hasn't been dismantled. Sometimes it just won't register the clicks. Don't know why. It happens when the game slows down, which it is currently slowing down. I know that if it does start slowing down, you can load the previous save. You can load the save, and it will resolve it. But it doesn't really help me when I'm in the middle of recording, which is why we might have a couple of cuts in this. Is if it slows down to a crawl, I will be pausing and then loading it again. Anyway, we need to put this door in. There we go. There's that other door put in. And what we need to do is just pause it a second, go to deployment and jobs, and oh, we can't assign that. Oh, it's because I haven't actually assigned it as workshop, which sort of helps if I actually did this. Workshop, 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 all along here. There we go. Get this all designated as workshop, and there we go. Do we need to do the doors? We don't need to do the doors. That should be designated as workshop now. If I unpause it, we should be able to go to deployment and jobs, and there we go. We can assign 11 people to it, even though I don't actually believe... Oh, we have to assign 11 people to all these as well. I don't actually believe we have enough people. I'm not convinced we have enough people for this. There, they're all assigned. They're all assigned. Beautiful. There we go. I don't think we have enough people to do that. Well, haven't we got? Well, that's 44 there. So I know we don't. Well, is it 11 each? Yeah, that's 44. Plus that 6. That's what? 47, 48, 49. There we go. We've done. So the laundry and stuff isn't even going to work. Yeah, let's go to deployment and jobs and take a couple of people off that, shall we? Let's just take everybody off that one. Not everybody, and then we'll assign 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's sort themselves out. It's because the amount of people are leaving. We've only got 49. We received 8 prisoners, and yet because of the amount of people that have gone, and we got a couple of people locked down. What are they doing? Oh, they're cleaning. Because of the people that have left, we've got a bit of a problem. Oh, I've just realised. Deployment, guards. Let's assign a couple of guards back to where they should have been, shall we? There we go. Assigned back in. And resolve. Why isn't that classed as a separate room? For some reason, this thing here is not classed as a separate room. Is it because I haven't got a door on? Objects and jail door. Oh, it's because I haven't got a door there, that's why. That room and that room are classed as the same room. Oh, well. Anyway, we've got a CCTV camera monitoring this cell block here, even though it's not all finished, but that's fine with me. That's fine. You know, it actually is functional by the look of it. I can monitor these down here, even though there's, you know, not many people there. And the... Yes, this seems to be working fantastically. Let me just go to deployment and patrols and set up a patrol along there. Like so. And we will sign a guard to it. There we go. Eventually I will be probably taking this out and just putting in CCTV. I probably will do that. In fact, I'll probably do that sooner rather than later. Although I don't know where to put the CCTV monitor. Probably in that corner there. Because then that will scan all the way down here. I'll have to play around with this. The reason I couldn't do it with this side is because I've got this like section here. This like drains? No, they're not drains. Well, it is actually a drain section. It is just drains, but it's shower really, isn't it? Yeah, it's this shower bit that I need to sort out. Anyway, so are there any people working down here? Yes, they are. The good thing about this is because they are working in the workshops, they will move between the different sections if they need to. Let me just force this door open. Yeah, they will actually move between the different sections if they need to. Let's open that door as well. So if this bit here is, you know, has got some deficiency in its staffing, some people move over from this centre bit over there, or maybe come from here and over there. It's not the most efficient place, this place, but it's efficient. Well, it's as efficient as it needs to be. And I've just realised I've only got $428 because I spent a lot of money on cells and other things that we just didn't really need. Actually, no, we did need it. We needed to fix it, didn't we? I can probably delete that light bit there. Let's have a bit of a clear up in here. Dump that. What are all these? These are doors. We can probably dump them, but let's leave them. These benches we don't need. Let's certainly dump all these benches. We don't need them. Don't need them. Bricks we'll keep. Bench, yeah, we'll keep. We'll dismantle. We'll demolish some of these doors. Just keep them in storage. It's not ideal. I know I asked in the previous video, what do you think we should do for this storage area? Because it's really too big. And it is. It's just... Oh, good grief. Woo! Well then. Glad I spotted that. Today's beverage is water. Yeah. I'm glad I spotted that. I think there's a little bit of a power requirement issue there. There's definitely a power drain situation. That is... Look at that! I've never ever had it that close to exploding. That is very close to just breaking entirely. So that's something I think we need to resolve. Once it's, you know, once we got some more money, I'm going to fill that with capacitors. Because if I put one more workshop, like press or something in here, it would break the entire, well, it would break all of this. Thankfully, that is on a separate circuit. If we go to utilities, you can see that the circuit I'm talking about, this circuit here, is actually only powering this. So if that blows up or that turns off, it's only going to turn off the workshop. The rest will, oh, there we go, we're in minuses now. Yeah, the rest will, still keep active, which is fine. Which is fine. That was what I planned to, you know. I was going to say that's what I planned. That's what I planned originally, but it's not. I actually planned on the top power station powering the top bit and the bottom powering the bottom bit. But it's turned out actually better that, you know, we pretty much need a full power station for the amount of workshop we got down here, and with the drain. You know, this brings... You need a separate power station anyway. Yeah, this section here, I'll digress back to what I was on about like 10 minutes ago. This section here, this storage room, it's far too big. It's a completely redundant area. We don't need it that big. I should have compensated for that. But you know what? I'm not perfect. We know this. I'm very, very far from it indeed. I just did it so we could, you know, store everything without it being nicked, although in reality it's just as safe in deliveries because you don't get like a passerby, a guy walking his dog like opportunist thief, and that'll come along and go, is that a stack of steel? I'll just pick it up and run and go off. You don't get any of that, thankfully. Right, how we're doing? Let me speed it up, max speed I think. How we're doing? We're doing all right. We are... Oh, hang on, what's that guy doing? They're working in the cleaning cupboard, but they are not working in the cleaning cupboard. Why is that? Why are they not working in the cleaning cupboard? Is everything clean? Everything is actually pretty clean. Oh, there's a bit of dirt there. Right, hang on. Pause. We need to get a spare guard. You go over there, please. Is the secondary cleaning cupboard here, are they glitching things out? I feel that might be the case. I really think that might be the case, you know. That the cleaning cupboard is sort of glitched out. That guy's gone inside there. They're all just sitting around doing nothing. Because there's nothing to clean. It is actually all clean, isn't it? I mean, there's a little bit of dirt around here, but no, for the most part, everything's clean. Yes, that is the case. That's fantastic. That's alright, so it looks like that cleaning cupboard sort of works. At least now we've got 8 people actually running to clean. Looks like the laundry's okay as well. Is the laundry okay? This isn't, why haven't they, this hasn't been fulfilled, these areas around here. No, they have. And maybe these have as well. It's just not showing because of the way that CCTV now glitches out now and again. Let me move these people inside here. Yes, there we go. Look, that's fine. Yeah, so they've all been fulfilled. Looks like the laundry's working fine, actually. And that's not a light. I'm clicking on a light, not the person. You. Oh, come on, move. There we go. And yes, look, that section's alright. Everything's fine in there. That's fantastic. Right, we're now on to eat time. Everybody's going to pile out of this workshop area. As you can see, it is, yeah, it is fairly, it's fairly productive. We have a lot of license plates around, which is great. Everyone's storming into the cafeteria, and needs are getting fulfilled, I believe. Let me have a quick look. Yes, oh, we have a fair few needs there, but that's because we've just, you know, had 8 hours of solid work. That will get sorted out sharpish. What I'm going to do is reload the save, because it's lagging out like a boss. Back in a sec. There we go. 3 times as many frames. Alpha game is alpha, we can't blame it. So, what do we need to do? There's a couple of things I need to resolve. That they've been niggling me. They've been really getting on my nerves. These metal detectors are good. These ones, however, are not, and I know it's because they can go around this area here, but I don't know what the solution is. I know people said, you know, you can put like a wall there and a wall there, but that might not be the greatest idea ever. I don't know. I could put a wall there and a wall there, and then put the bins in the corner. Ooh, I could do that actually. No, I can't do that, but I will do that. I can't do it, but I definitely will. I'm gonna put some walls there, wall there, wall there, wall there, put the metal detectors there so they can't skip around it, and we'll put the metal detectors there, which, you know, will feed out everybody, because the only way that they can get to, oh no, technically they can always go to this section that can go around here. I believe in the next alpha it's something that they will actually do. They will avoid metal detectors, but I think that they'll be able to go around here, but eventually they have to go in the canteen to eat, so that's what we're going to do. But at the moment we can't really do that because we're at minus $25, which is slightly problematic. We have 48 prisoners of 60 because they keep leaving, which is a big pain. But it's not too bad. It's not all bad. We can get another 8 prisoners in, what, 9 hours it says there? Let's just speed it up a bit. And we will be getting a lot of money from this workshop. Once we get the amount of prisoners that we can actually hold, once we get, you know, more prisoners so we can actually get all of these workshops used every day, completely fully staffed, we should then, you know, get enough money to pretty much finish this off in, you know, a couple of episodes, which is what we need to do. We need to also finish off these cell blocks, which I will do probably when we get a bit more money. Probably this night, actually. No, once we get this night over with, which is in, what, like 15 seconds or something, we will get, I think we'll finish off this area here, and then we will work on this secondary cell block. Oh no, let's put these metal detectors in, because like I said, that's been, you know, just really getting on my nerves for quite some time now. I'm estimating we're going to get about 14,000. I don't think we're going to get more than that because we had a bit of a staffing issue. So there's 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. That's quick. 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, 14,000. Are we going to get 15? I think we're going to break 15. No, we're going to be shy of it. 14,720 generic credits. Let's pause it for a moment and start putting a couple of things in. I will first go to utilities and capacitor and just fill this up with capacitors because, yeah, it's pretty much going to explode. I'm just going to fill it completely round. I don't even know if I need to do that, but I'm going to do it nonetheless. We also should probably put in another capacitor around here because, actually, let me cancel a couple off there. We don't need that many. I think that will do us. Yeah, there we go. So there's half the money spent. The reason I put the other capacitors on the other ones is because I am going to fill this with metal detectors. How much are metal detectors? If they are $1,000, they're $1,000. I might leave it for the time being. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that for the time being. I'm really... That's a grand. I can do that later. The current ones are working. You know, when I said, you know, there's been a couple of things, you know, just niggling at me, you know, like these ones here. Like, these metal detectors around, Actually, I've just realised that these doors are actually the wrong way around. It should be door like that, and then metal detector. Oh well, I might as well fix it now. Yeah, there's been a couple of things that have just been niggling at me. The reason they've been niggling at me and I haven't resolved it is because of the amount of money that's going to cost, and, you know, versus the benefit that will actually give me, where it will really not... Putting more metal detectors in won't really give me any more tangible benefits, because I can already screen out the people I need anyway, with these ones here. So, you know, I don't really need to add more. I'd rather, you know, get more money, speed it up, put more workshop saws in and such. Anyway, I'm going to dismantle these doors and this metal detector, and then going to move them along a little one block. That's all I'm going to do. That's all this is. That's all that's happening. That's all that's happening. That jail door's done, so we're going to put it there. And then we're going to put our metal detectors. Where are the metal detector? Metal detector. Where is it gone? There, right there. Right next to my cursor, surprisingly. I'll put it there and there. And we will put in the walls over here. So we go to materials and then brick walls, put them in. We can also dismantle that bin and then go to objects and then place another bin up here. And then once that's dismantled, we'll place that one there. So then we have bins in the corners. We might as well do the same down the bottom here. We can dismantle that bin, and then we can then we'll be alright. Yeah, sorted. Job done. Right, so they're all, well, the workmen are, looks like they're running around to actually place all the metal that's came in on the truck, which is a fair amount. Oh, God, there's that there. That metal's really annoying. Apparently there's one workman. Someone said in the comments that there's one workman that's going to, that's always going to move these things, but I can't see where it is. I don't know where the workman is. Let's have a quick look. Let me just pause it for just a moment. There's always one workman going to do it, apparently. There's one over here. Where is he? There. There. There's one there. That's fine. There's one there. That's fine. There's one there. 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 And there's one there. So they're all working, really. If I unpause it. Yeah, they're all actually doing something. None of them are trying to move this metal. I think it's just a, glitchy game. You know, alpha game is alpha. Ignore it. Ignore it. Oh, well, let me force that door open. Let me even lock that door open because, you know, it's, not ideal where it is there. Is that being dismantled? Move bin to storage. Don't move bin to storage. Don't move bin to storage at all. Move bin, you know, like 2 feet to the left and down. I'll put that one there as well. I've just realised that because it was paused when I was doing these areas here, it's actually messed up the capacitors and we have 2 spare. That's fine. We were going to buy them anyway. We have $7,649 and I don't think I'm going to buy anything else, really. Do I need anything else? Not really. Not really. Is that door? Why are they not placing that door? Do you want to put the door in? There we go. Looks like it's shower time. Good grief. Night goes quick when you're building. Force that open. And there we go. So, there's a couple of changes that I've been meaning to do for quite some time. And actually, I might as well put these ones in here as well. There we go. Job done. So, yes. We have $7,549. Not really any point in putting more workshop in because we're just going to have to, you know, fill it up anyway. We can't fill it up. Sorry, we don't have the prisoners. We have 47 prisoners. We're going to get another 8. So even so, we probably still don't have enough to staff it. But what I need to do is go to deployment. That's bureaucracy. Deployment, guards, and unassigned guards from these areas here. And then go to Object and CCTV. And we could probably start placing CCTV around here. So where do I want to place it? Is there going to be the best place? I need some place where it's going to scan everything. But if I put it in that corner, it doesn't scan all the way along. I think there is the ideal place. Let me just put in a couple. I'll put in a couple just to test and to see if it actually works. There's one comment that I want to answer actually. Because I've got CCTV monitors, I no longer have guards patrolling around, which I'm aware of that. And one person said you should put like a group of guards just in one central area. Yeah, that's that guard there. That guard is the central guard for opening doors and you know, going and picking people up and such. That's what he's there for. That's why I've got him patrolling the central common room. Why is that guy walking around there? I think I know why. If I go to deployment, I can. Yes, he's assigned there. It's because that was the same. That there was actually part of that, and when I put the door in it, you know, it did that. There we go. It's resolved now. So, eat time. How are the prisoners' needs? Looks like they're getting fulfilled. Clothing's still going up, and that's getting a bit annoying actually. That is starting to get a little bit problematic. Not worrying yet, just problematic. I need them to go and change their uniform. Oh, there's some beeps when they come through there. Yeah, they're getting searched. Yeah. Oh, now they're getting fulfilled. The clothing needs. Let me just keep an eye on this one. Come on, please get fulfilled. I mean, any of them that need clothing, it's right next door. The prisoner uniforms are there. So, why aren't they getting fulfilled if they are there? I'm not too sure why. They are slowly getting fulfilled. They're slowly getting changed. We don't need to worry that much about it because the way that the clothing works, I don't believe they can actually riot because of this now. I could be wrong about that, but I believe that they don't currently riot because of that. Anyway, how are these CCTV cameras? They are giving me full coverage by the look of it. Let's see if it scans back around. Scanning all around here, and beautiful. 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 That's what we're going to do. Right, we're going to spin it round, put in them there, and there is our coverage done. Perfect. We don't need to put people in here now. Excellent. This could get really risky now. At least I've got 7 guards just, you know, wandering around if they need to. I still might assign them. I might as well assign them, mightn't I? For the time being, anyway. Let's go to guards and assign them 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. The way I see it, I might as well. There's no downside for me assigning them. I've got them around, so I might as well have them assigned to something. Even though the CCTV monitors actually take care of that, it means that if I need them elsewhere, the place is still getting monitored. That's what it means. Right, the laundry. Why is that not getting right? Why is that? You know, just wait. There's nothing happening in there. Right, I apparently have 3 guards that are just idle. So where are they at? Oh, they're over there. So let's bring these guards that are just wandering around the deliveries and actually bring them into the prison. So they're actually doing something. So, let's see if everything is fulfilled. We have 53 prisoners of 60. Not bad at all. We're going to get another 8 set tomorrow. Let's see if this laundry is getting used. It is getting used. They're moving things around. Looks like there's cleanings working as well. You can see them wandering around. Let me get that guy into that cleaning cupboard just to see if they're just sitting around or whether it actually is getting used. Looks like it's getting used. If I just go to deployment and jobs, looks like everybody's assigned. I'm going to assign a couple more people to laundry actually because it's something that there might be a bit of an issue with. I don't think there's a problem with the capacity in there. I think we've got enough laundry machines and baskets and such. I just think we might have not as many people staffed. Oh, look at that. I've never actually seen the laundry working. Yeah, they're all just shoving it in the laundry machines, taking it out. They're going to iron it, are they? Oh, look at this system at work. Okay, you're holding the iron wrong. You're supposed to hold it with a handle. That must have hurt Julie. He's going to shove it in there. And then they're going to push that laundry. Well, they're going to push that around. That's beautiful. I like it when a system works. And he's cleaning up now. Come on, put it in there and then take that. Is he going to take that? No, he's not. But it doesn't. It's fine. He's doing that okay. Anyway, right. $5,800 generic credits. We can start building another bit of the cell block. There we go. I'm deciding to build the cell block over anything else for various reasons. The main reason is that more people is more money. I'll just be honest with you right now. We could put flooring in here. We could, you know... Actually, we could put flooring in here, couldn't we? Really could put flooring in this area here. I don't know if that'll, you know, increase the speed around here. Increase the efficiency. Let's have a quick look at flooring. What's the fastest? Concrete tiles tends to be the fastest and cheapest. Yeah, it's 10 grand. Sorry, it's 10 a square meter. Let me just fill this up around here. How much? It's not going to cost much at all, is it? Really, to just do this bit. If I just like do around here. Let me just do that. Let me just fill all this with tiles. shall we? There we go. There's that little bit done. Is that all we need? Really? Just the centre bit so they can walk a bit faster? Yeah, I think that's all we need. I've got a bit of dilemma now because we're coming to a point where I am running out of... Well, not running out of things to do. There's several things we need to do. But I need to start to prioritise certain things. And getting more people in here, that'll be good. But on the same token, getting tiles in here makes people walk faster, which is better surely because they're going to be then running around faster in the workshop, travel faster, etc, etc. And you know, it's like it's hard to quantify just how much how much increase in efficiency that will give. Will adding tiles in the workshop give a massive bonus to efficiency because they run faster? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm guessing it will increase the overall output of this thing because, you know, they'll be able to walk faster and such. But I don't know if that is worth the offset of putting in tiles now or whether to put in these here. Either way, that's something that I'm sure if you wanted to, you can go and crunch the numbers. Either way, I'm not going to. I'm just going to put the tiles in here because I can. And I've wanted to tile something for quite a while. Not like there's not like, you know, I really want to tile something. It's just, you know, I might as well. Might as well just tile the full lot in here. At least tile, you know, this area around here, the workshop. How much money are we using? We're using a fair amount of money. It is a fair amount of money to do this, actually. I think we're about done there, aren't we? I think we're all about done there. Yeah, we're about done there. Right. Cool. That's that section done. We're on eat time now. Make sure hopefully everybody will get fed. I think we have enough workmen and such for that. Enough chefs and such. Yeah, looks like that's getting done. Why is clothing need not going down? That's a bit annoying. I don't know whether that's an issue. I don't know whether that's an issue or not because I've never really noticed clothing, the need for clothing like creep up. I haven't really taken any notice really. You know, it's never been in the red so much that I've gone, what the hell's going on? It's always been to a point like this where I've gone, meh. It's only really now that I've noticed it, and I don't know whether it's because it's in orange or whether it's just, you know, it's because everything else has been. I don't know whether something in my mind just went, clothing, you need to, you know, address it. I don't even know if that's the case or not. Either way, I don't care unless it goes any higher. Actually, I do care. I'm extremely concerned about it. Whatever, just because the regime works now, but every time there's like a little problem, it's like, oh my god, it's gonna riot, everything's gonna kick off, and you know that actually could be the case. But you know, I shouldn't think like that. It's generally fine. Generally, everything's okay. Right, let's see if we can finish this section off with tiles. I don't think I'll have enough actually. I think I'm running out of money. It takes a fair amount to tile things. In fact, it probably costs just as much as foundations. Which is, you know, the curious thing of it, isn't it? Right, that should be done. And it looks a lot better, that's for sure. Oh, damn it, I knew I'd missed something out. I knew I'd missed one bit out. You might be wondering why I'm picking concrete tiles over anything else. Well, concrete tiles have several bonuses. They're cheap. They're only 10 generic credits per square. Well, per square. They have a fast walk speed, which is, you know, what you need. There's no point, in my opinion, in placing anything but a fast walk speed. They can be used indoor and outdoor, unlike things like the mosaic tiles, which can only be used indoors. And they look good. They actually look okay, whereas the mosaic tiles look a bit crap. The wooden floor is $50, and it's only indoor. It's indoor only, and it's normal walking speed, so it's completely pointless in my opinion. It's just, you know, it looks very good, but other than that, pointless. Anyway, this is money coming in. We'll get 10,000 from workshops, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, 14,000. There's our previous record, just getting blasted behind us. 16,000. Are we gonna hit 17? Come on, 17,000, and there we go. 17,100 generic credits. That is quite good, I think. Not bad at all. I think that is fantastic. Let me just go to objects, workshop saw, and probably put a couple in. We'll put one there and one there. And we'll go to presses and put one there and one there. There we go. And that's that workshop completely done. Let me just go to reports and finance. No, No, valuation. No one's escaped. It's because of these here. These glitchy ones down the bottom here. I need to keep an eye on that. Like I say, a valid point that someone brought up, that people can escape because they tend to work here, and if they just go, wait, oh, I'm gone now, bye. They could do that. It's a valid thing that they could do. Sadly. 53 prisoners of 60. We're going to get another 4 in but a moment. Let's also finish off the tiling of this area, shall we? Let's go to granite tiles and tile that area here. Like so. Actually, let me just bring it to a normal sort of regular speed so it's actually playable. And let's put these things in here. So we'll drag them all along here. Put these ones in. And this will be everything tiled off in... well, the plan is to tile this entire area. And then we can start thinking about... why isn't that one getting placed? There. Finish tiling this off. And then hopefully this will make them run a bit faster. Which is good. Because it means they'll get more money. It keeps missing bits off, which is really annoying. It's actually infuriating. There we go. And finish these bits off here. And... oh, we need to drag it all the way down here as well. And it's getting really laggy, which is fun. I don't mean fun, do I? I mean another word. Like the opposite of fun. Finish it off here. Every time they go to work, pretty much, it just dies a death. And then we need to put these ones in the bottom finally, and job done. Let's go to our utilities and electrical cable, and just run an electrical cable up the center here to finally plumb them in. There we go. So, there's all of that tiled, apart from the several sections I have almost certainly missed. Are they done? No, they're construct tiles. I'm sure there'll be a couple down here that I haven't constructed, as well as there. No, most of them are done. I'm sure once they're placed, I can then check out and see what the deal is. Right, so we have $13,375. We have all of this workshop now done. There's nothing more to do in this workshop. We have the central section, which is used for storage. Obviously, as you can see, they tend to take these plates and put them in the storage room as a overflow, like so. They're done there. They will also place them on the... primarily, they'll place them on the saws, and then if they don't fit on the saws, they will then put them in the center. When things are constructed, they will take it and place everything in the center workshop. Any overflow from this will just be placed on the workshop presses or on the floor. I don't think we'll get any overflow. I think because of the way it's built, I think we just have enough tables to actually stack everything. If not, it can just go on the floor. It doesn't really matter. We have enough... I mean, how many staff does this take? It's 44 for the round bits because it's 11 each. And then 6 in the center. So that's what? 50 overall? 50 staff in this place? That's 50 alone, that thing there. Is that right? 44, 6 in there. 50. Yep. 50. It takes 50 to staff this entire thing. We only have 43 prisoners, which means that we need to get the rest of these prisoners now to actually fulfill that. So, next episode we will probably finish off these 2 cell blocks down the bottom and get on with tiling and finishing the rest of the place off. We are getting close to the end. We need to place a couple more CCTV monitors and a couple more metal detectors, but for the most part, we are on the home stretch. Okay. I think we're done for this episode. Are we done? Yeah. Yeah, we're done, yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.